Hi, I'm John. I'm with HMY, and we're here today to show you the 2026 Eclipse 505 Shadow.
My name is Alec with HMY Yachts, and we're going to walk you through the latest features and innovations of this 2026 Eclipse 505 Shadow. Welcome aboard.
I'll tell you, the best way to talk about the differences is, to show them the differences in the boat, right? And there's several differences in the boat.
From my perspective as one of the captains that's been running the vessel, along with hearing customer feedback and people that we've taken out on sea trials, we've really redesigned some of the key spaces to be able to give us more living and more storage and make the boat safer and more maneuverable, in close quartering or just running the boat with some helm design changes that we've made and some of the increased storage and some of the hatches.
So we're not just guys that sell the boats, we use the boats. And that feedback comes directly into the production line of making pivots on our designs that really benefit the customer. Those are just a few things, right?
Those are just a few things. I would add on to that. One of the other key changes that we've made is we've removed the boarding door. So now this is a completely solid unit. You have still the ability to be able to come up and over here off the gunnel if you wanted to, and you have a solid step. But we've also made that more functional, so it's now an insulated cooler box that you can store ice and additional beverages in, so that when you come out of the water and you're thirsty, you can come here versus going into the salon and getting your floor wet in the salon.
So, Alec, at this point, I think what we ought to do, let's take them inside and walk them.
Sounds like a great idea.
One of the things that hasn't changed is how comfortable this spot is. But there are a few changes we need to bring up, and I'll let you lead off with the helm station.
Absolutely. So as we're talking about the helm station here, we've redesigned it, moved the steering wheel a little bit, moved the joystick back, so it's actually more accessible and more usable while you're sitting at the helm chair. But you have a lot more room to be able to turn around and also do safe quarters maneuvering, as well as just run offshore more comfortably with everything closer to your hands. The other thing that we've made a change to in the salon area is down in the galley. We've actually increased the storage space underneath where we keep our Seakeeper and our air chillers. And now we've added some shelving down there that is also easily removable to get to the mechanicals, but it really does just increase your storage space, making this a much more livable long-term solution.
Another feature we can't overlook is the new sunshade, which is either room darkening or filtered light coming in through the sunroof. Huge feature on this boat.
Below deck, the modifications we made to the staterooms were all primarily in the way of storage, livable space, and functionality. Your layout is essentially the same, but you'll see in the master that you have more overhead space, and now rather than a vanity, you will find a hanging locker next to your ensuite. The guest cabin also boasts more overhead space and storage.
Thank you for joining us for this walkthrough of the 2026 Eclipse 505 Shadow.
For more information, please visit us at hmy.com or eclipseyachts.com. We look forward to seeing you soon.